Hey everyone, it's Lindsay from My Crafty Plans. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another day in my life. It is July 15th and I'm going to bring you along with me all day today, show you what I'm up to, and it's about 6 o'clock in the morning right now and I'm ready to get my day starting with my morning routine. So let's get going. So really quick before I jump into the rest of my day, I'm just going to take a quick look at my planners. This is my weekly overview, which is what I've been doing in here for the past like 2 weeks or so. So I just need to update my habit tracker, but otherwise this is actually all set. Yesterday I went ahead and planned out the rest of the week. I've been just adding to this like 2 or 3 times throughout the week to kind of give myself a weekly overview. It's Friday. These are the things that I need to do. Basically, I have to finish up a bunch of work in the basement, not like a bunch, but finish up some filing in the basement, and then that I have been doing because I spent most of this week cleaning up our basement after a flood, and then I also need to I have a nail appointment. So that's pretty much it for today. I have a haul going up later today, all that good stuff. So this is just like a weekly overview. And then I've been using the Daily Duo as my main functional planner. I set this up in the afternoon for the next day. So you'll actually see me in this vlog set this up for the weekend. I'll probably do Saturday and Sunday on Friday, but this is what we're looking at right now. I have been using some stickers from Planner Kate this week and just given that a try. So I've already got my day sketched out. I usually do that first, and I've got like a couple of to-dos, and I'm just gonna take a quick look at my pending list and see if there's anything I want to add to that before I go and make the bed and have my coffee and all that stuff. So I think that's all I need to add for right now. That list will maybe fill up throughout the day as things come up. I am really happy with everything in the planner up to and including this star, and then this section I'm having still a little bit of trouble figuring out exactly what I want to do with it. I was using the like big box stickers earlier in the week. I'm not sure that I like 100% love like just doing the like a social media tracker in the bottom. I don't know that I need to do that every day, but that's what I was putting in the space just because I had space for it. So if you have any ideas or something that you use this section for, you've seen other people do, definitely let me know. I'm still playing around with this a little bit, but I just absolutely love like having the day mapped out. That's been super helpful so far. So I'm just gonna take one quick last look at Thursday. I'm trying to be like okay with white space, but I do think I will put just like one little piece of washi right there. Okay, so we're good. I'm gonna go make the bed and get ready for the day and get the kids ready for camp and all that good stuff, and then hop on to carpool. Okay, it's time to pack up everyone's lunches for camps. We've got 3 kids going to camp today, so 3 lunch boxes. Everything is made ahead of time. I do like 2 lunch preps throughout the week, and it's just already in containers in the fridge, and then I just kind of add it into the basket as we go through the day into the boxes. So the big kids are getting sun butter and jelly sandwiches. We do go to a nut-free school, and the baby has macaroni and cheese. My youngest 2, they will actually still heat up lunch for them, but my oldest one, she's in the big kids camp, so they won't heat up her lunch, but it's not a problem today. Okay, so we are all ready to go. I'm gonna pop these in their backpacks along with like towels, bathing suits, all of that good stuff. Then I'm going to cover the kids in sunscreen and we're gonna head to carpool. Okay, so I am just back from carpool. I just popped home for like 2 seconds. On the way back from carpool, I ran to CVS because I desperately needed tampons, and they were on sale, so they were like buy one get one half off. So I got 2 boxes, but I thought I'd show you what else I got just really quick. Just picked up a couple of things, and then I'm gonna jet off to get my nails done. And yeah, so I just stopped home for like 2 seconds to CVS. It's around the corner, and so is the nail salon, so I figured I would just pop home and bring this stuff home since I had a few minutes. So I grabbed another thing of toothpaste because we were running low. That was not on sale. And then sunscreen was also 50% off, and we needed more spray sunscreen to spray the kids in the morning. And then I saw this dry shampoo from Dove. I've never tried this before, but I thought that would be cool if I like it, because it's like a bit cheaper than some of the nicer ones that I have, and I'm not like a snob if stuff works, so I'm happy to use it. So I thought I would grab this one, and they had a couple different flavors or whatever you want to call it, but I got this Go Active one because it says absorbs excess sweat and beats unwanted odors. I usually only wash my hair like approximately twice a week, so I really like dry shampoo a lot. And then I was running out of some nail stuff, so I just picked up a Hard as Nails from Sally Hansen. I really like this to like use as top coat or as base coat to help like strengthen and harden my nails. I usually either use this, or I have one that I buy on Amazon that's called Horsetail Strengthener, and I'm running super low on that. So while I was at CVS, I just grabbed this. Otherwise, I would have picked up the other one on Amazon. But so that is what I got from CVS, and I'm going to run to get my nails done, and I will be back in a little. Okay, so I'm back from getting my nails done. I did get gels. I just got like this red-orange color because I love the way red looks on short nails, and my nails are very short right now because I was having problems with 2 of them just kept breaking. So I'm hoping the gel like helps me push past that. It's been a while since I've gotten gel nails done. Anyway, I have some things that I had ordered on Prime Day that are like filming related, so I thought I would show you that really quick since they're all here now. So I'm really excited. I did pick up a new ring light while they were on sale. I got this Synergy ring light set. I'm gonna set this up in just a minute. My old one broke, like just like the part where you can put your phone or camera just snapped off, and then it just got like really janky from there. Anyway, it was a pretty cheap one, so I upgraded a little bit during the Prime Day sales, but this isn't like a super fancy one or anything like that. And then I did get a new microphone for recording. I've been really thinking about this for a while, and I just decided to try this Logitech like little ice ball, I think they call it, blue ice or something like that. So I'm going to set that up as well. I don't have a voiceover to record this second or anything, but I'll get that set up and everything and try that out. I did pick up this camera that I'm using, but this is the box that it came in, so you can see this was under $100 with the sale, and it feels like super cheap. But it's working so far, and I did take a look at the footage from this morning already so that I could just make sure it was looking okay. I just really wanted something very lightweight and like easy for vlogging, and that had like the full flip screen, but also something where you could plug it into the computer and then record while like you're looking at yourself on the computer, if that makes sense, because the really fancy nice camera that I use to film Plan With Me's, which is the Sony a6000, does not do that because it's actually an older camera. But anyway, that also still works perfectly fine. And then I did just pick up a new memory card as well. I thought it would work for both cameras, but this will actually only fit in my Sony because the other one, this camera takes like a different size memory card. So it's not going to work for this, but that camera did come with a memory card, so we're okay for now. But while they were on sale, I just picked that up. So that is some of the Prime Day filming stuff I picked up, which I'm now going to set up. Okay, so that is the ring light and the snowball ice, and I'm really excited to try this out. One really nice thing that I don't mind spending a little bit more on filming equipment if I know I'm going to use it, is because not only do I use it all of the time for my YouTube channel and for filming Plan With Me's and that kind of stuff, but I actually use this stuff for work as well, for like my actual job, because I do recording for that as well sometimes, and I definitely use a microphone for calls and stuff like that too. So I don't mind upgrading this a little bit. And again, the stand on both of these things, the older versions that I had, broke, and then I was just not super happy with my microphone anyway. So I'm going to test this out, and I'm also going to put the camera in here and give it a try. This has an adapter for the cell phone as well, which I will definitely use that sometime, but for right now I actually want to to try it out with this new camera I got. So I'm going to leave the cell phone adapter off right now and just screw the camera on here. So I will be. So this is me with the light turned on. This is definitely way nicer than the last one I had, so I'm definitely glad I picked this up on Prime Day. I really like the way you screw the camera in as well. It's got like a little knob so that you're not likely to break it, and it feels really secure, and it looks nice and everything, and it's not too big. It's pretty small. So I just pop this on. This is usually where I do face front filming if I am going to film like a video, not just like a vlog that I've done before, and I'm just sitting on the floor behind my wall of washi, my growing wall of washi, and I am just hanging out. So it's like 11 o'clock right now, and I'm getting hungry, so I am probably going to eat lunch a little bit early today, which is fairly usual. I don't typically eat breakfast, I just have coffee, but before I do that, I think I'm going to pull some stickers and get ready to film the base of another memory spread in the afternoon. So my game plan here is going to be to pull that, get that set up, do a couple things on my computer probably, then run down and have lunch, and then after lunch I want to go and do my basement session and get some stuff cleaned up there, and then after that I will do some planner stuff after the basement is all finished up. I'm not sure, 100% sure how long it's going to take me. I'm hoping like no more than 90 minutes, but it might even be shorter than that. I got a lot done earlier this week, but I do want to finish that up. That was like my big action item, my big goal for the week, and then I'm going to do some setup stuff for next week planner wise, and also just like some fun stickering and that kind of stuff. And then the last thing I want to do before I have to pick up the kids from camp is get a couple of things pulled together that's like prep work that we're going to take with us to the beach, just like pre-pack a couple of things, and then we're actually going to be taking all of their camp stuff down to the beach with us because we're planning on driving back Monday morning and dropping them right at camp instead of coming back on Sunday afternoon. Okay, so I have my kit binder out here, and I'm going to plan for the week of 6/27 next. I just did like a catch-up spread last time using a Scribble Prinsco kit. I think that Plan With Me will already be up by the time this video goes up. But anyway, so I'm going to do a recent week. So I'm going to do the week of 6/27, and I had originally pulled this really gorgeous beach kit from Pretty Pinko, but I actually think I'm going to swap to this Hello Petite paper kit, which is also a really fun beach kit. This has like some very subtle 4th of July vibes. This was the weekend of 4th of July, but 4th of July was actually on Monday, but we actually didn't end up going to the beach at all like the weekend after that, so the week of actual July 4th was a skip week for us. So I think I'm going to swap my kits around a little bit just to account for that, and I'm going to go ahead and use this super beachy kit. I'm also just like in the mood to plan with gold foil. I've been doing a lot of like silver spreads lately and stuff, so I'm going to pull stuff for this kit and just kind of rearrange things in my kit binder here. So I'm just going to eat lunch outside. I'm having some leftovers from our takeout last night. We had Indian food, and just debating between watching some YouTube videos or reading my book, which is A Heart So Fierce and Broken, which is number 2 in the, I think it's called Curse Breakers series, which I'm currently reading and absolutely loving. I'd really like to read, but I feel like I'm going to get too drawn in if I do, and I want to make sure I get down to the basement and do other stuff today. So I may save my reading for later in the afternoon and just watch a little YouTube while I'm eating, but I've been loving having lunch outside lately. Just a nice way to get a little bit of fresh air. Okay, so now I'm down in the basement, so apologies for the lighting down here, but it's really dark down here. So we had a flood last week in our basement. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you may not know I did talk about that. So we had like 2 inches of standing water in the basement. It was absolutely disgusting. Fortunately, we have these shelves and everything is a bit lifted, and then almost everything was in plastic bins and stuff. So only a few things got damaged, but I've spent this week cleaning up and reorganizing. I also just took this as an opportunity to go through every single bin in here to make sure it was organized how I wanted it to be, and also like destash some toys and stuff like that, which we will donate. We've got like some other stuff. I had to wash all of our luggage because that unfortunately did get wet, but I have all of this stuff done, and I just have one step left to complete of this. So coming over to the other side here, we have one last thing. This has like a lot of our seasonal decor, like all of our fall stuff that we hang outside and that kind of stuff, like old keepsakes, children's school art, which I've already been through and consolidated, and all of that stuff. So the last thing to tackle was the filing cabinet, and I wanted to do a full inventory of our files. This was actually on my goals for the month even before the flood happened. So the children's art, to go through all of the art that came home over the last year that I had saved and add that to like our collection and go through the collection, and then also like sorting through all of our files to see like if there was anything that we could just leave and shred, or anything that we could throw out. That was already on my plan for this month in my Moxie Life goal, in my goals, so that just got expanded to be like a whole basement inventory organization. And the last thing here is I have just a little bit of the files left out. I finished most of this on Wednesday. I've just been refoldering them, labeling all the folders, and then putting them back in the filing cabinet. But the only thing that I have left to do is I have a stack of papers that are from various appliances, and I don't know if they're from appliances in this house or old appliances from our old house where like we don't own that anymore. So I'm going to just sort through, make sure everything is for something that's here, and get rid of anything that I don't need. And then that huge pile in the middle is all stuff from our Texas house, like from the house that we don't own anymore. So I want to sort through that because that was a new construction home. We have so much paperwork from that, and I don't need the paperwork that's like around the design stuff of the new construction. I do want to save the paperwork that's from like the sale and from the purchase of the house, but I don't need like all of the like every, signing off on the position of every outlet and like every counter color and all of that kind of stuff. I don't think we need to save that anymore. We haven't owned that house in like 3 years at this point. So, and then the last thing is just a little bit of stuff of my husband's from when he was in grad school. I actually think it's some like classwork and stuff like that. So I'm just going to take a look at that and then probably just pass that along to him. I don't want to throw out anything that he may want, but if anything is like really glaringly obvious, it actually looks like it's like some workbooks from class projects and stuff like that. So I'm guessing he doesn't need it, but he may want to keep it. So anyway, that is what I'm going to tackle right now, and then I am done with all of my like must-dos for the day, except for the packing. Okay, so it's about 1 p.m. now, and I'm done in the basement, so good job me. And I am very quickly losing steam, and I want to make sure that I just take a chance to sit and chill out, which I haven't had a super busy day, but I'm just very tired, so that's fine. Before I pick the kids up from school, so I still think I'm going to film a little bit of the memory base, but before I do that, I want to finish up like the functional planner stuff so that I feel set up for this weekend and for next week. Since we are going to stay over, I won't set up my daily duo for next week. That will happen when I get back, but I am going to do my Moxie Life weekly action items in just a second. But I just wanted to like look at my planner and think for a minute. My head is starting to spin a little bit. The basement is 100% done now, and that feels really good. I think actually what I'm going to do in this list, in this area here, is actually make a little bit of a packing list. I think that will make me feel better. We don't need to bring a lot of stuff down. Typically, what we do is we have already brought like a lot of the stuff down, like along the earlier in the summer, and we just leave stuff down there. But there are a couple of things that we need to bring down, and this is the first weekend we're trying this whole drive back on Monday thing. So let's just set this rest of this area up as a little packing list. So that's good. I think that's it for today. So I'm going to actually set up like a base for Saturday and Sunday, and then I will do my Moxie Life for next week. And then I think that's all the planner stuff I'm going to do pre-planning. I could also like set up my functional planner for next week, but I want to see if I feel like doing that or not. So we're going to start with this. So start with finishing off the week, and then we will do phase 1 of planning for the week ahead, which is the Moxie Life here. Okay, I think that's what I'm gonna go with for Saturday, and then I'm gonna do Sunday in a similar fashion. I did just want to mention this is the Erin Condren like stamping marker. It came in a pack with like circle checklist ones and these asterisk ones. Now the circle ones like don't work at all. The asterisk ones I love, and particularly this black asterisk, which is just black ink. This has become one of my most used pens, but the circle ones are terrible. So I don't like fully recommend that pack of pens, but if you can buy like the black one individually, I absolutely love this pen. So I'll leave that. I'm not sure what I'm gonna need a reminder for, but that is what we're looking with right now. And I am gonna go ahead and take a look at my Moxie Life for this past week and make sure I've done everything that I want to do. And then I'm gonna set up for next week. Honestly, that's just like all I have in me for reflections right now. I had a pretty good week. It was productive, and it was also just like enjoyable, minus the fact that I spent like 5 hours cleaning up a basement. But even that, like I just listened to an audiobook for most of it. Anyway, okay, I am definitely fading fast, and now I think I am gonna just set up for next week. I'm gonna do this off camera so that I can film it on my phone for a reel, and I'll post it here on Shorts as well. But I'll hop back and show you once it's done. Okay, so here is my Moxie Life all set up for next week. It always just feels good to have that done. That is for me step one of planning, and it honestly doesn't take that long. I think it only took me like 7 or 8 minutes to get set up today. So it doesn't take that long, and it just helps me really focus my week. And I may actually work on my functional planner instead of my memory planner after this. I haven't decided yet, or I may just not do any planning at all right now. I may just go sit down and read and chill for a little bit because I'm feeling a bit tired. But I wanted to show you that. And then also I grabbed these from the mail. I'm so excited. So these are some more dot markers. These are the Zig Clean Color singles. So they're not the dual-ended ones, like not this style of dot marker. They only have like one dotted end. And this is the mild smoky colorway. I have been looking for these for a while. I heard about these over on this color palette specifically over on Cindy Gunter-Baldo's YouTube channel. I absolutely love her. And she was like swatching some of the new dot marker colors, and I was like, and then I couldn't find this pack anywhere. I finally did find it on Amazon. It wasn't supposed to come until like the end of the month, but it randomly showed up today. So that's amazing. And I can't wait to try these out. I didn't get the other set of this kind of dot marker, which is just the mild ones, I think, because I felt like I had too many colors that overlapped with that in my off-brand ones, which is these Ohuhu ones. So those have like a lot of like really similar colors to the mild one, I felt like. And I just didn't feel like there was enough value at. I do really like the dupes that I have of the Zig Clean Color dot markers. I have a video comparing them where I could basically not tell the difference. There's like very minor differences. I've heard other people say that they feel like the Zig ones do work a lot better. And you know, that's like a personal preference thing. Personally, I don't notice enough of a difference to want like a bunch of duplicate colors in my collection, especially given the price of the Zig dot markers, but I didn't feel like I had hardly any colors that like coordinated with this. So I will eventually put these in my swatch book because I've been working on like having an actual swatch book, but for right now I do just want to take a look at these. I'm really, really excited for these colors. Oh, that's so pretty. And this is a Rhodia, it's like completely out of frame, but it is really pretty. This is a Rhodia dot grid pad. It's like a really big pad of paper. It's bigger than it's bigger than printer paper, but I just love this paper for testing stuff. It is like a little bit coated, so it's not like necessarily the greatest, like the dot marker ink sits on top of the page for a minute. Oh my gosh, these colors are absolutely beautiful, and so far I don't think I have anything in any of, oh, I love this. And you know what this matches so well? This matches so well with the Aloster highlighters, which are like the highlighters that I bought Oh, that's like a really good. This one's just a little bit darker, but those pair really nicely together. And I love when I have like a mild liner or a highlighter that matches exactly with the dot marker. Anyway, I don't feel like I have a lot of these. This is probably the one that's like maybe closest to one that I already have, but this is like, this dot marker is way darker. I actually think that this might even be good as a sub for the Moxie Life color, which I've been using this as one of my Moxie Lifes, but we'll see. Anyway, I really love this. These are all gorgeous. I'm really happy that I got this set, especially I think that green is gonna look so nice in some summer kits. The lighter brown I'm really excited about, which sounds weird, but I just love the new Zebra Mild Liner Neutral set so much, so I'm really excited. And I even like this purple is like a lot more muted than like the lighter purple that I have. I just think that this is gonna be a really nice addition to my collection, and that's what I was looking for. I'm not looking to replace the dupes I have. I'm not looking to replace the dot markers I have, but to the extent that there are new colors that I can find in the Zig brand or in other brands, I'm interested in expanding my like dot marker color collection in a way that, like, if I feel like there are colors that I'm going to use a lot, and I do feel like these are colors that I'm going to use a lot. So I'm really excited about that, and they are super, super nice. I will still haul those, but yeah, that is kind of it. So I am back down in the kitchen. I did not film a memory spread or anything. I just kind of like messed around for a little while and sat and did some other stuff. I am fading fast, but I wanted to make sure I did my pending list for the afternoon, which is basically I just make a list of anything that's still pending for the day or anything that I like think of. I always have it on me, so I add to it throughout the day. It's just on my phone. I use Notion for that, but I just wanted to take a look at everything, make sure I didn't miss anything, and then added a couple of things to it. I have about 15 minutes left before I need to go pick up the kids from school, so I'm just gonna sit and chill. I'm gonna have a teensy snack, a soft pretzel that I'm just toasting right now that my husband brought home yesterday from work, and I am gonna sit and maybe either just look at my phone or possibly read a little. I don't want to get too involved in the book though, because then it's really hard to put down, and I don't want to be late to pick up the kids from camp, obviously. So I may read a little bit, but I also may just like chill on my phone for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna pick the kids up and we do our afternoon routine, basically like just kind of, that's the beep from the air fryer, just kind of like going through all of their camp stuff, like cleaning out their backpacks and getting everything like put away, all of their lunch stuff put away, all of that kind of stuff getting organized. Then we have a snack, then we kind of chat and play before they are allowed to watch TV while I'm making dinner. Okay, it's around 5 p.m. We are home, we hung out, we had our snack, I got everything organized for packing, except that I do need to, I'm running some laundry with like some of the towels and stuff that came home today, because otherwise we're not going to have enough. And now I'm going to get dinner ready. I just started the grill, which I'll show you in a second. We do use a charcoal grill, which I absolutely love. And we have a knockoff version of the green egg because we do smoke on it as well. I've definitely showed that on my Instagram before. But anyway, tonight we're just grilling. We're going to have cauliflower and steak, and then also just a bunch of leftovers from sides that we've had throughout the week, because we have like a bunch of rice and some couscous and stuff left over in the fridge. So just some leftover sides instead of making a new starch. But I do also have some bread dough that's over here. It looks kind of weird because I pulled it out of the freezer. I don't really think it's a recipe I should have frozen. It was my first time freezing it. It is a Pan Cristal recipe from King Arthur Flour. I will link that below. It's one of my favorite bread recipes. It makes a super nice crusty bread, and it's really, really easy to make. I am not a bread making expert. It always turns out really well, but so I thought I would try and just make a larger batch of it and then freeze some of it. So this is an unfrozen one. This is my first time unfreezing it, and I'm thinking I maybe should not have done that. I'm thinking maybe it's a fresh bread only recipe, but we'll see. So I'm gonna chop this up. All of this stuff is gonna get cooked on the grill tonight, not using anything in the kitchen except for the chopping board right here. So I'm gonna cut up this cauliflower and then take it outside. So I basically just repacked their backpacks, and they're hanging on their hooks in our mudroom, and I just like repacked them with all of the stuff they need for camp. So their lunch boxes and everything are in there just empty, and I just need to add in the towels when they come out of the wash, but then we can head outside and over to the grill where I have the coal in like the little chimney thing, and it's lit at the bottom, so it's like a starter. It helps it start. You just put this little thing at the bottom and light that, and then that helps the coal catch fire. So it takes about like 15 minutes to heat up, and then after I will put the tray on, and I'm actually going to put the pizza stone on as well, and we'll cook the bread first, and then we'll make dinner. And while we're over here, we can take a look at my plants. I have the polar opposite of a green thumb. I have a really hard time keeping plants alive, so we just have a small selection here, and the tomatoes are a little bit struggling, but they're doing okay. I think that they may have been mislabeled at the store, some of them, because I tried to buy ones that were in like a section for container gardens, but two of them are so large, I don't really think they were intended for containers. So we're doing the best we can, but so far I've only killed one basil plant this year. That's the only thing that has not made it at all, and the other one is really thriving now. So you win some, you lose some. But anyway, that's what's going on. We're gonna make some more dinner. Okay, it's like almost 8 p.m. The kids are sleeping now or just went to bed, and I am back in my office. I do feel like filming, so I'm going to do a little bit of planner stuff tonight. I might get my functional stuff set up, and then I will film like the base of the memory spread, just depending on how long the functional stuff takes. But I just wanted to take a look at my planner for a second. So that's done. This is like done enough. And then I got all of the camp stuff, and we actually stuck that in the car so we don't forget. This part is done, and then we need to just grab all this stuff in the morning, so I will leave that. We did not do reading today. Did everything else though, and now I'll just put a little piece of washi in there. I don't need that space. Okay, so I think I'm gonna pack up my makeup tonight, but the rest of that stuff we'll just grab in the morning before we go. So I will bring probably this planner with me, and I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do, but that's gonna be the last thing I do in my office tonight is pack stuff up. Before I start filming, I did just want to mention that I got a happy mail from Paper Trail Plans today. Of course, I had a haul go up today, so I feel like that always happens, but I'm really excited to get this order. It's really, really gorgeous. I absolutely love her mailers. I will haul this. I'm not going to show everything now, but I did just want to mention that this is the order. This was from her anniversary sale, and this is the order that has the Jewish holiday stickers, which I helped give input on these. So I'm really, really excited to have these. I helped her with like some of that, what to do with some of the extra spaces, and like just like how to order the holidays and what holidays to use and stuff like that. So I'm really, really excited about this, and I absolutely love this. So hopefully if you are a Jewish planner person as well, you also like this sheet, and I'm really just very excited to use that. And then I've got like a lot of other goodies in here, some journaling stickers and florals and all that kind of stuff as well. So you can check out my next haul for the full rundown, but again, I'm just super excited and I just wanted to share that with you. So like I said, I am gonna do some planning in my functional planner and then in my memory planner, and then I will be back probably to wrap up this vlog. Okay, so I just finished filming. I ended up just working on my functional planner. I never filmed my memory spread today. That's okay. I will try and work on that next week. I am really super exhausted, so I am going to go hop in the shower and then do a little bit of reading and go to bed. We're going to be up nice and early tomorrow to drive to the beach, so that's pretty much it for tonight. I hope you had a good time coming along with me today and enjoyed getting to see a little bit more of my life. I have so much fun filming these vlogs, definitely more coming in the future. So if you liked this video, please like this video. Don't forget to subscribe and check me out on Instagram at mycraftyplans to keep up with everything going on in all my planners. Bye!